I'm beyond belief that some vendors hold off accepting an offer for $20,000. Like, now is not the marketplace where you speculate, I'll get more. This is the marketplace that you say, let's sell so I can be a buyer and I can go in and buy when other people need to sell. That's what you should be doing. But I think most people in real estate, they only look at 50% of the book. They only look at one chapter of a 2-chapter book. When you're selling and buying, 50% of it is selling, 50% is buying. Well, you can make a lot of value in the buying at the moment, right? So yes, you might sell a little bit lower because of the current mood and sentiment and interest rates. But guess what? You're not going to have a lot of crazy bidders that are going to get carried away and go over the top with buying. This is what you've got to take into account, the changeover figure. So if you're a person that's not living in their dream home and wants to actually look at this opportunity as an upgrade opportunity, I would do it. And the reason why is, why would you upgrade when the market's booming and you've got to compete with 10 other people to buy a house? Why would you do that, right? So now is the time to upgrade. Now's the time that you can get into that suburb that you wanted to, the kind of property that you wanted to, maybe move from a unit to a house. Now is the time to do it, and you can easily just string on a long settlement on your sale. If you're worried that you can't find your property, when you put your property on the market, you put in a long settlement, which gives you time to actually find a home without, stressing out. But, there are things that you could do. Is if you want to sell now and get out of the market and go live with friends or family or short-term rental, that's an option as well. But all I can say to you, my friends, is that I have never, ever anticipated a market like I'm about to this spring. I'm just, I'm fascinated. I still have a spring in my step with real estate. Of course, I love real estate. It's the only thing I've ever done since uni. But I'm fascinated, and this time I can't pick it. And the reason why is that there's opposite factors at play. On the one hand, interest rates have tripled. But on the other hand, man, there's so much work out there, you just pick up an extra few hours. So unemployment's not an issue. Then on the other hand, you can't refinance, but some banks now, I've noticed, have reduced that 3% buffer. And I think one bank, National Australia Bank, won't give you a policy, but they're saying we'll do it on a situational analysis. You do have options. If you're someone that hasn't borrowed to the hilt and your loan to value ratio is not stupid, right? If you own 30%, 40% of your home, you will be able to refinance. You will be able to refinance. And that is 4 out of 5 today, 4 out of 5. And again, another property that has sold lower than what it sold for last year. I said it last week where I had 2 properties that had been sold in the previous 18 months. Both fell short, one 300 grand short, the other one had no bidders. Today I had another property that has sold lower than the purchase price last year. It appears that people are now starting to feel the pinch. And even those that had advanced savings in their loans, in their offset accounts, had paid off part of their mortgage, those people have been sheltered a little bit. They were more better. They had better financial literacy with the money during the good times, when they were given stimulus, when they had low rates, when life was easier. They didn't go blow it. Those people are in a better position than a lot of the other sellers that I'm facing now who, and there's another sad one. I'm not going to go into it today, but they didn't even have money. Get ready for it. They didn't even have money to complete the kitchen. So I hate coming across gloomy. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm an optimist by nature. I work in the personal development space, and I'm always about getting the best version of people coming in. And now I must also not look at wishful thinking and see things as they are. And as they are right now, they are challenging. There is no question about it. and I find it, I'm perplexed. I'm perplexed with all the media, all the negativity. We saw what happened overnight. In America, with what happened with the bonds, is a clear correlation to what happens with interest rates. And now in the Fin Review, economists were interviewed. They're adamant that even though we had the pause in the month of July, this month, that we are going to have 3 more rate rises to come. 3 more rate rises to come. My real estate agent clients are telling me all around the country, stock level is slowly coming on the market. Appraisals, the amount of market appraisals that are taking place is never been like this in a winter. In the middle of school holidays. And in fact, there is a lot of people that are overseas. There's a lot of people that are overseas. But I can tell you, my Saturday, I've got to work tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow doing auctions, right? Because they couldn't fit them in on Saturday. So let me give you the stats again. So it's 4 out of 5. And I've still got another auction to go to. And I'm not sure whether that property is going to sell. So the result's going to be 4 out of 6, or it'll be 5 out of 6.